Do you find yourself mysteriously waking up at 3 a.m., staring at the ceiling, wondering why? You're not alone. Millions of people experience this exact phenomenon, and science is only beginning to understand what ancient spiritual traditions have known for centuries. In the next few minutes, I'm going to reveal why this isn't just a random sleep disturbance, but potentially a powerful spiritual message trying to reach you. What if your 3 a.m. wake-up calls aren't a problem to fix, but an invitation to something greater? Have you ever found yourself staring at the ceiling at 3 a.m., wondering why your body chose precisely this hour to jolt you awake? It's a surprisingly common experience, and it may not be the random sleep disruption you've always assumed. Your body's internal clock operates with remarkable precision, following ancient rhythms that modern science is only beginning to fully understand. Throughout the night, your body cycles through different sleep stages, each serving a distinct purpose in your physical and mental restoration. These 90-minute cycles progress from light sleep into deeper stages and eventually into REM sleep, where dreaming occurs. The 3 a.m. time frame often coincides with a critical transition point in these cycles, a threshold between worlds of consciousness. Around this time, something fascinating happens in your brain. Between 3 and 4 a.m., many people shift from deep delta wave sleep into lighter REM sleep, when brain activity increases dramatically in the visual cortex, emotional centers, and memory processing regions. Simultaneously, your body's core temperature reaches its lowest point, and melatonin peaks in your bloodstream, creating a unique neurological state, like a door standing ajar between sleeping and waking worlds. Scientists call this state permeable consciousness, a condition where you're more easily awakened by external stimuli or internal thoughts. Your brain actively processes emotions and memories, sometimes creating vivid dreams that stir you awake. Even subtle environmental changes, a distant sound, temperature shift, or small amount of light, can penetrate your consciousness during this vulnerable window. Interestingly, as science reveals more about our sleep patterns, we find that ancient traditions have long recognized the significance of this hour. Across diverse cultures and throughout history, this time has held profound spiritual importance. Ancient Chinese medicine identifies 3:5 a.m. as when the body's lung meridian is most active, associated with processing grief and receiving divine inspiration. In Hinduism, the pre-dawn hours are known as Brahma Muhurta, considered the most auspicious time for meditation when spiritual connection strengthens. Medieval Christian traditions referred to 3 a.m. as the Matins or Lauds hour, a sacred time for prayer when monks would rise to commune with the divine in the stillness before dawn. This period was believed to parallel Christ's resurrection time, representing spiritual rebirth. Similarly, in Islamic tradition, the pre-dawn hours are considered especially powerful for prayer and receiving divine mercy. These cross-cultural patterns suggest something deeper than coincidence. The concept of thinning of the veil appears consistently across spiritual traditions, describing how the boundary between physical and spiritual realms becomes more permeable during these hours. Modern practitioners often refer to 3 a.m. as the spiritual hour, a time when intuitive abilities heighten. What's striking is how these ancient spiritual beliefs align with our understanding of brain states. The brain activity during REM sleep creates conditions similar to those experienced during deep meditation. Theta brainwaves dominate, the analytical mind quiets, and the intuitive mind becomes more accessible. Your 3 a.m. awakening might carry personal significance beyond universal patterns. Consistent wake-ups at this hour can indicate unresolved emotional issues seeking attention, important messages from your subconscious, or spiritual insights emerging. Consider keeping a journal to record patterns in your wake-ups. Do they occur on particular days? Do specific thoughts immediately enter your mind? These patterns may reveal personalized messages about your life journey. The intersection of neuroscience and ancient wisdom offers a compelling perspective on these mysterious wake-ups, a unique window where your mind exists in a liminal state, receptive to both internal wisdom and external energies that normally go unnoticed. This liminal state between worlds doesn't just explain why you wake. It might reveal why you consistently see the same precise time displayed on your clock night after night. In spiritual practices across cultures, these specific minutes function like a cosmic messaging system, with each exact time carrying distinct guidance about your current life journey. What many dismiss as coincidence is part of an ancient communication system encoded in numbers. Angel numbers represent specific numerical sequences carrying divine messages, guidance, and reassurance from spiritual beings or higher consciousness. These are deliberate cosmic communications appearing when you're most receptive, during that threshold consciousness state around 3 a.m. Consider this puzzle. With 60 possible minutes within the 3 a.m. hour, why would your consciousness repeatedly choose the exact same minute? This statistical unlikelihood suggests something beyond random chance is at work. Melissa, a marketing executive, experienced this phenomenon during a period of career uncertainty. I kept waking at 3:33 a.m. for weeks. At first, I was just annoyed, but then I started researching what it might mean. Her experience mirrors countless others who find themselves mysteriously alert at consistent times during what mystics call the soul hour. Each specific minute carries its own unique message, like musical notes in a cosmic symphony. If you frequently wake at 3:13 a.m., spiritual interpreters connect this with angel number 313, a powerful invitation to release fear and embrace courage. Like a key unlocking a door, this wake-up call urges you to overcome anxieties holding you back and step fully into your personal power. Those consistently awake at 3:23 a.m. might be receiving a different message entirely. This time connects to angel number 323, serving as a gentle reminder to reconnect with old friends, like finding a forgotten photograph that suddenly brings memories flooding back. The 3:33 a.m. wake-up is particularly significant. This tripled sequence is interpreted as a sign that exciting new opportunities approach on your horizon. Like three separate confirmations of the same message, it suggests positive transformations and fresh beginnings. Waking at 3:43 a.m. connects with angel number 343, signaling that happiness is near, akin to sensing sunshine just before dawn breaks. Meanwhile, consistently waking at 3:53 a.m. might convey guidance through angel number 353. Worry less about others' opinions and prioritize your authentic happiness. These recurring wake-up calls connect to deeper emotional currents in your life. Consistent patterns may highlight unresolved feelings or important decisions requiring attention. By recognizing these patterns, you create opportunities for self-reflection that might otherwise remain buried in your subconscious. Michael noticed he consistently woke at 3:13 a.m. during a period of intense anxiety about an upcoming presentation. Once he understood the message to release fear, he incorporated brief meditation during these wake-ups and found his anxiety gradually diminishing. To decode your own messages, keep a notepad by your bedside. When you wake, immediately record the exact time without checking your phone, which can disrupt your return to sleep. After several weeks, review your notes for patterns. Do specific times correlate with particular life circumstances or emotional states? This record-keeping transforms frustrating wake-ups into meaningful spiritual communications. As you develop this practice, you may notice shifts in your wake-up times corresponding with changes in your life circumstances. What begins as a curious pattern often evolves into a profound dialogue between your conscious mind and deeper spiritual awareness. Beyond these numerical patterns lies an even more transformative possibility. Have you ever considered that the very hour you're fighting to sleep through might actually be the most spiritually potent time of your entire day? That moment when your eyes snap open at 3 a.m., a time mystics throughout history have recognized as sacred, isn't just a sleep disruption to overcome, but potentially the universe's most powerful invitation. What if those moments of midnight awakening are actually gateways to profound spiritual growth? Could these disruptions actually be opportunities for empowerment rather than sources of frustration? I understand the frustration. The ceiling becomes your unwelcome companion as minutes tick by and anxiety builds, calculating diminishing sleep before morning arrives. But this perspective shift transforms your experience completely. Instead of resisting these awakenings, consider embracing them as calls to adventure, sacred invitations to engage with something deeper than everyday consciousness permits. When these mysterious awakenings occur, meditation offers an immediately accessible technique. Allow your thoughts to float by without judgment while focusing on your breath. Try inhaling slowly for a count of 4, holding for 4, and exhaling for 4. It's like resetting your inner clock. This practice creates conditions where messages from your deeper self can surface while gently guiding you back to sleep. Prayer provides another powerful avenue. Many spiritual traditions specifically highlight 3 a.m. as a divine calling time. These quiet moments create space to connect with whatever higher power resonates with you. This time serves as an opportunity to speak positivity into the universe, strengthening your connection to your higher self while receiving guidance that everyday noise typically drowns out. For those with racing minds, keeping a bedside journal serves dual purposes. It captures fleeting insights and becomes a manifestation tool during this spiritually charged hour. Many consider this time the most magical hour, making it ideal for visualizing aspirations and clarifying steps toward achieving them. The witching hour's power comes from a convergence of external and internal conditions. Your brain naturally enters a theta wave state, while the world around you contributes to this sacred window. The profound silence that blankets communities creates a meditative backdrop rarely experienced during waking hours. Electromagnetic interference reaches its lowest point, creating what spiritual practitioners describe as a clearer channel for intuition, like cosmic static clearing from the universe's transmission. A simple ritual can honor these awakenings without sacrificing sleep. This might mean taking 3 conscious breaths, expressing gratitude, or making a mental note to focus on your spiritual journey when morning arrives. As one spiritual teacher notes, the angels won't be upset if you go back to sleep as long as you acknowledge their message. Your bedroom environment can support this practice. Surrounding yourself with spiritually significant objects creates a space reinforcing your intention to remain open to guidance while contributing to better sleep quality. Incorporating brief mindfulness exercises into your daily routine helps manage anxiety accompanying nighttime awakenings. These practices develop your ability to return to sleep more easily after receiving whatever message prompted your awakening. Remember, waking itself isn't problematic. Staying awake and anxious is. By reframing these moments and having a simple plan for when they occur, you transform potentially frustrating experiences into touch points of spiritual growth. Over time, many find that what began as disruptive becomes a valued part of their spiritual practice, a special communion between consciousness and something greater. What if these midnight stirrings are actually sacred invitations? Embrace your 3 a.m. awakening as a call to adventure, a moment to connect with a deeper awareness when the veil between worlds is thinnest. Beth Kendall, renowned sleep researcher, reminds us, waking up at night doesn't necessarily mean you have insomnia. It's how you feel when you wake up that matters. These nocturnal moments offer profound opportunities for spiritual growth through meditation and prayer. Before you continue your journey, pause and consider, what wisdom might be waiting in your next midnight awakening? Your disrupted sleep could be the universe's gentle knock on your consciousness door. Share your experiences below.